Man City and Erling Haaland game-changing decode. I posted this code August the 7th, 2022. Before Queen Elizabeth died, before Messi and Argentina won the World Cup, before Charles's coronation. So check this out. Posted August the 7th, 2022. I've spent 2 hours on this, so I hope it blows your mind. I believe Man City will win the league on Phil Foden's 23rd birthday. 23 is the 9th prime. Number 9, Erling Haaland, who I said I believe will win the Golden Boot, scored 2 goals on his official debut for Man City. He is plus 450 to win it. Haaland's pretty much won the Golden Boot. It's done. So when you add up the 2 goals that he scored in his Premier League debut against West Ham United, 36 plus 65, you get 101. 101's the 26 prime number. Lionel Messi won the World Cup 101 days after the Queen died. And the World Cup final was his 26th appearance at the World Cup, which is a record. Leo, the Lion, the Messiah, mocking Christ. So Haaland's nickname's the Beast. The Beast in gematria equals 26. I said Queen equals 26. She was born in 26 and she became the Queen on 2/6. I was coding the Queen for years. I expected her to die at age 96, which she did, before the World Cup. And that's what happened. She died shortly after this game between West Ham and Man City. This is what Jurgen Klopp said about Haaland. He is a real beast. Erling Haaland is a really good signing for Manchester City, says Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp was born on 616, which is the alternate number of the beast. He also retired as a footballer the year of 9/11. So we had Haaland, didn't we, replace Jesus. So the beast replaced Jesus as Man City's main striker. And the beast has won the league and Jesus finished second. But when you study the Bible and you study the book of Revelation, the beast doesn't win. The beast has already lost. Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, wins. And those who truly believe in him, that he sacrificed himself for our sins, will also win. Those who don't will not. So this game here between West Ham and Man City was on 8-7. Number of the beast in gematria equals 87. It was played in London. Obviously, the royal family reside in London, but it was played at 4:30 p.m. The Church of Satan was founded in 1966 on April the 30th, 4:30. It was founded exactly 21 years after Adolf Hitler died. He died 4:30, 1945. Speaking of 21s, on 2/1/2017, 6 years before the GOAT Tom Brady retired. Okay, his whole career was blasphemy. It was all connected to the Queen. He retired 7-3 in Super Bowls. Queen equals 73. She was married to Prince Philip for 73 years. Brady, who made his NFL debut the year of 9/11. Queen Elizabeth died 911 days after coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. Brady played for the New England Patriots. Okay, he won the first Super Bowl after 9/11 with them after the Patriots Act was signed. Brady was drafted 199th pick. Queen Elizabeth's funeral, 19-9. Man City signed number 19 Alvarez, who won the World Cup, and number 9 Haaland. Brady, who was drafted in the 6th round. So on 2/1/2017, Mould announced the signing of 16-year-old Haaland, who were then coached by ex-Manchester United coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who scored Man United's winning goal the year they won the treble in 1999. Today, Liverpool dropped to 19-9-9 in the league after joining with Aston Villa. And who supports Aston Villa? Prince William, King Charles's eldest son. From that date, guys, from that date to his official debut for Manchester City, where he scored 2 goals in Man City's win versus West Ham, was 66 months and 6 days. Erling Haaland, the beast, made his official debut for Man City 66 months and 6 days after Mould signed Haaland, who were then coached by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who got the winning goal of the year. Man United, the Red Devils, won the treble. Guys, please acknowledge this at this point now. Please, for your own sake. For your own sake. 666 is the 36 triangular number, and Haaland scored his first official goal for Man City after 36 minutes. 6 times 6 is 36. The book of Revelations, the 66th book of the Bible. Church of Satan was founded in 66 on 430. Pope Francis was born in 36, and Haaland is so synced with him. And I've shown you how the Papacy connects to Revelation. His birthday, guys, Haaland, is 30 weeks and 6 days after the Pope's birthday. 36. The beast of Revelation reigns for 3 years and 6 months. 30 weeks and 6 days is 216 days. And 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. 21 times 6, 6, guys, is Prince William's birthday and summer solstice. And 21 times 6 is 126. And 1,260 days is 42 months. So there's your 30 weeks and 6 days from Francis's birthday to Haaland's birthday. Pope Francis was born the 351st day of the year, the 26 triangular number, for another 26. Also notice that 216 days is 7 months and 4 days. And King Charles was coronated at age 74. 66 months and 6 days is 2013 days. Pope Francis became the Pope in 2013. The guy I've shown you is connected to Revelation. He became the Pope in 2013. 2013 days is 66 months and 6 days. Francis was born in 36. 666 is the 36 triangular number. 6 times 6 equals 36. The book of Revelation is the 66th and final book of the Bible. I have said for close to 2 years that all top stars are super connected to Pope Francis. He was born on Saturnalia 1217, the 199th prime. Brady 199th pick, retired with 7 rings. And he became the Pope in 2013 and was also awarded the Time magazine's Person of the Year award. Now check out the devil horns here, above his head, which they always do with Time magazine. This is a false prophet. This guy works for Satan, not for Christ. I said at the beginning of the season I like Man City to win the league due to their 56 connections. This was before King Charles was coronated on 5-6. This is how ahead of the game I am most of the time. These 56s were before King Charles was coronated on 5-6. Manchester equals 56. Guardiola equals 56. Pope equals 56. Society of Jesus equals 56. Church of Satan equals 56. And the Church of Satan was founded 56 years before the season began. Guardiola has now won the Premier League in 5 out of the last 6 seasons. 1, 2, Liverpool won it 2019-2020. 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the last 6 seasons, Man City and Guardiola have won the league. Haaland's birthday is a span of 26 weeks and 3 days after Guardiola's birthday. Guardiola's born the 18th of January, 181, the 42nd prime. And Haaland, his birthday, 26 weeks and 3 days after, 56 prime number. The 56 prime number. And like I said, King Charles would then later go on to be coronated on 5-6. On that day, Saturday, May the 6th, Man City beat Leeds United 2-1. 2-1. Gundogan scored a couple of goals, the German. right? Now, how does this connect with Erling Haaland? Erling Haaland, born July the 21st, 2000, in Leeds, the United Kingdom, in Leeds. His dad, Alfie Haaland, played for Leeds and for Man City, and his career came to an end against Manchester United, where Roy Keane ended his career. He won the treble with Man United in 1999, did Roy Keane. So, the day King Charles is coronated on 5-6, Haaland and Man City beat Leeds United 2-1. Haaland born the 21st day of July. Queen Elizabeth got married at age 21. She was married for 73 years, the 21st prime. Tom Brady became 7-3 in Super Bowls, and he did that in the 21st year of the 21st century, and he retired on 2-1, like 21. Man City will win the league on Phil Foden's 23rd birthday, the 9th prime. 239's the 52nd prime. Pope Francis visited the White House in 2014 on 23-9. Pope equals 52. And Pep can become 5-2 in regards to winning the league with Man City. He's won it 5 times, missed out twice. Elizabeth became the Queen in 52. Kobe Bryant retired 5-2 in NBA Finals, guys. Elizabeth was coronated in 53. And the Premier League season ends exactly 53 weeks after Man City were crowned 2021-2022 Premier League champions. Exact. 53. Let's not forget Italy, guys. Won Euro 2020. They beat England in the final to win their first Euros in 53 years. The 3 players that missed penalties for England in the shootout in the final, Rashford, Sancho and Saka. Their jersey numbers in that final, Rashford 11, Sancho 17, Saka 25. 11 plus 17 plus 25 is 53. Italy won that Euros. The opening game was in Rome, where the Vatican is. They beat Turkey, which connects to the earthquake and to the Bible. And the opening goal of those Euros was scored after 53 minutes. It was an own goal in the game involving Turkey and Italy. Haaland signed a 5-year contract with Man City, and Man City can win their 5th Premier League title under Guardiola. They just did it today. Haaland wears number 9, and Man City can win their 9th league title, and the season began 9 years after Francis became the Pope. Remember, number 9, Haaland replaced number 9, Jesus. Haaland started in the academy of his hometown club, Bryant, at the age of 5. Bryant looks like Bryant, like Kevin De Bruyne, who I said will be Haaland's main supplier this season. Who was Haaland's main supplier this season? Who have this incredible connection on the pitch? KDB and Haaland. I said this before the season began. Said it before the season began, guys. KDB wears 17, Haaland number 9, 179 is the 41st prime. An absolutely enormous number. 9/11 occurred on 41 date Numerology Pure. Kobe Bryant died at age 41. It's an enormous number. Remember, Man City beat Arsenal at the Etihad 4-1, which put them in firm control to win the league. Haaland officially signed with Man City on 6/13. 613 is the 112th prime, and the Jesuits operate in 112 nations. Catholicism equals 112. Mathematics equals 112. Vatican City was founded the 11th of February, 11-2. Haaland signed with Man City a span of 26 weeks and 6 days before Pope Francis' birthday. Haaland signed 6/13, 2022. Pope Francis' birthday, 12/17/2022. So Haaland signed a span of 26 weeks and 6 days before the Pope's birthday. Pope Francis is the 266th Pope. Look for Arsenal to potentially win the last game of the season, to end the season with 26 wins and 6 draws. Look for it. Jesus Hominin Salvator equals 266. Guys, LeBron James and Kobe Bryant were both drafted the 26th of June, 26-6. 2 of the greatest players to ever play in the NBA. Prince Philip died with 266 days left in the year. The husband of Queen Elizabeth, the father of Charles. The Society of Jesus were founded in Paris, France, and Argentine Messi not long ago signed for Paris Saint-Germain. Guys, this was before Messi won the World Cup, I was saying this. Paris Saint-Germain equals 266. Messi wins the World Cup final. PSG are going to win the league. Mbappe, Golden Boot winner. And I'm talking about Paris Saint-Germain here, August the 7th. 8-7. Mbappe scored 8 goals at the World Cup. Messi scored 7. 8 times 7's 56. All the 56s that I gave you for Man City to win it. Haaland scored on his Man City official debut 266 days before the upcoming anniversary of the Church of Satan being founded. And he did it in a game that started at 4:30 p.m. 266 days. That's 38 weeks. All right? 38 weeks. If you go to Haaland here, guys, and you see his recent birthday, it was on a day leaving 163 days left in the year, the 38th prime number. Both the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles came into Super Bowl 57 with a 16-3 record, 38th prime. The Chiefs won that, didn't they, with 38 points. They beat the Eagles. Arsenal defeated the Eagles, the first game of this season's Premier League. They defeated them, didn't they? So, Super Bowl 57, which the Chiefs won, was 57 days after Pope Francis's birthday. Pep Guardiola has now won 5 Premier League titles in 7 seasons with Man City. Kobe won 5 NBA finals out of 7 that he played in. Argentina's coach won the World Cup in his 57th game coaching them. Messi won it at age 35. 5 times 7's 35. This is special, guys. This is a very special code for you here. Told you, the code's not about Adam Edwards. It's not about the illusion. It's not about feeding my ego. It's about revealing how coded our reality is. And that I said all of this in August of last year. So, Haaland signed for Man City on a day leaving 201 days left in the year. Jorge Mario Bergoglio equals 201. And when he became the Pope, he resided in Suite 201 in the Vatican guest house. The Jesuit order equals 201. And look what happened since this code. France and Argentina got to the World Cup final. They both ended 201 in the group stages. 2 wins, 0 draws, 1 loss. Mbappe became PSG's all-time leading goal scorer this season when he got to 201 goals for them. It's absolutely remarkable, guys. Messi resided in room 201 in Qatar. This was all done before the World Cup. And remember, I said Argentina would win the World Cup 18 months before. Multiple videos, multiple codes, pinned codes. Many people took them, and people still say, you never said Argentina. I did. And again, look how Man City's Premier League campaign began on 57 date numerology pure. Guardiola is now 5-7 as coach with Man City in the Premier League, guys. Man City's first game of the Premier League season with 146 days left in the year. 146 passengers died during 9/11. 14/6 is Donald Trump's birthday, who I think is going to be the 47th president. The Premier League season ends on Phil Foden's birthday, number 47, who replaced David Silva. The atomic number for silver is 47. Pope Francis turns 86 the day after the 2022 World Cup final. Remember, Argentina won the World Cup in 86 with Maradona. Maradona is connected to so many rituals this year. I had Napoli to win Serie A before the season began. They did. 33 years after they last won it, and they won it in the 33rd league game of the season. And Argentina won the World Cup final on penalties, but it finished 3-3 after extra time. I had Barcelona to win La Liga, connected to Messi, to Maradona, to Aguero, who retired at age 33 on Diego Maradona's 61st birthday, the 18th prime. Argentina won the World Cup in their 18th appearance in the competition. So Aguero retires with heart issues. All right. His last game at club level was for Barcelona. Barcelona win the league. Xavi wins the league as a coach, who replaced Guardiola as a player. Napoli win the league for the first time in 33 years. They do it in their 33rd game of the season in the league. The stadium is named after Diego Maradona. Argentina won the World Cup. Messi gets his crowning moment. The last time they won it was in '86. Argentina win the World Cup the day after Argentine Pope Francis turned 86 and they beat France. Pope Francis is a member of the Society of Jesus, who were founded in Paris, France. Mbappe, the first player in 56 years to score a hat-trick in a World Cup final. Mbappe, the player who scored 56 goals in 56 appearances in 2022. The year the Church of Satan turned 56 years old. Haaland scored 86 goals for Dortmund, who could be winning the Bundesliga, and his dad's playing career was ended in the 86th minute for Manchester City whilst playing in the Manchester Derby versus Man United. Now look who's going to be playing in the FA Cup final. Manchester City, Manchester United for the first time ever. Haaland's dad, Alfinger Haaland, signed for Man City in 2000. 2000 is the year that his son was born. He was born in Leeds and his father, Alfie Haaland, moved to Manchester to go play for Manchester City. And I've shown you here, Man City beat Leeds United 2-1 the day King Charles was coronated on 5/6, 56. And I've said here, Messi just scored on 8-6 after 86 minutes. And 86 was 36 years ago, like Haaland scored after 36 minutes. Maybe another great sign for Argentina to win the World Cup, just like they did in 86. Again, guys, I posted this August the 7th, 2022. I was raving on about Argentina non-stop to win that World Cup. And then I found lots for England after the Queen's death. But remember again, I said the Queen was going to die at age 96 right before the World Cup. And she did. And she did. Also, don't forget that last season, Real Madrid, AC Milan and Messi's PSG all won their leagues, ending with 86 points. That's the year I was born, guys. Maybe that's why I'm so synced to the code. Haaland is 22 years old. He signed with Man City 22 days after they won the Premier League on the 22nd day of May, and will be aged 22 the day of the 2022 World Cup final, and this will be the 22nd all-time World Cup. Yep. Still 22 in it, because he doesn't turn 23 until July the 21st. The upcoming anniversary of 9/11 is the 22nd year anniversary as well. Satanic equals 22. Haaland signed for 51 million. The Illuminati were founded on 5-1 in Bavaria, Germany, where Bayern Munich play. Obviously, Haaland played for Dortmund, their biggest rivals, and Pep coached for Bayern Munich before he came to England and dominated with Manchester City. Remember, England went to Munich in 2001, 10 days before 9/11, and beat them 5-1. England beat Germany 5-1. All the players who scored for England played for Liverpool. Number 10, Michael Owen hat-trick. Gerrard scored, Heskey scored. Haaland, as I coded earlier in the season, he scored for Man City in their 3-1 win against Arsenal at the Emirates. That ensured that Man City advanced to 51 points and kept Arsenal on 51 points. Haaland couldn't score against Real Madrid in that second leg. He had so many chances, but he just couldn't score. And he got taken off really late in the game. And he got replaced by Alvarez. Alvarez scored 1 minute later to make the tie 5-1. Haaland signed with Molde on the 32nd day of the year. He made his official debut for the club on the 26th of April in a Norwegian Cup match against Volda TI, scoring on his debut in a 3-2 win. He signed for Man City after scoring 2 goals in Norway's 3-2 win versus Sweden. Man City won the 2022 Premier League on the last game of the season by winning 3-2, and they won their first Premier League title 10 years prior by winning 3-2 in their final game. That's where Aguero got the winning goal. The Argentine and Argentina's flag has 32 rays. So probably not a coincidence that Haaland scored after 10 minutes in Norway's 3-2 win versus Sweden. The Society of Jesus logo has 32 rays. There will be 32 teams playing in the 2022 World Cup. Tom Brady retired the 32nd day of the year, which is 2-1. There's 32 teams in the NFL. The EPL season ends on a day leaving exactly 31 weeks left in the year. Man City equals 31. They can win their 31st Premier League season and maybe 31st Champions League. Who's Man City's goalkeeper? It's number 31, Ederson. They went to the Emirates and beat them 3-1 in a game where they both ended on 51 points. Dismiss this work at your peril, guys. City should win the league and Haaland should kill it and will win the Golden Boot. And maybe, just maybe, he will end with 42 Premier League goals. And the beast reigns for 42 months. We'll see if that happens. That'll just be a cherry on the cake. But he's going to get the Golden Boot. City have won the league. This was posted August the 7th, 2022. And now, guys, that shows you I was on City, I was on Haaland, I was on Argentina. Okay, it was all there in that code. It was all there. And people who are not on my website, they don't know what I post. Now look at this. Pep Guardiola has won the league in 11 of his 14 seasons as a coach. Charles III is the king of the United Kingdom. He was born 1114. He was born 1114. Pep Guardiola has won the league in 11 of his 14 seasons as a coach. Pep becomes 11-14 in regards to winning league titles and 5-6 in the last 6 seasons with City. And he does this the year King Charles was coronated on 5-6, who was born on 11-14. I said my role is to reveal revelation and make people rich in knowledge, not financially. If you make money along the way, okay. There's next to nobody in the world doing what I'm doing in regards to coding. And I'm doing it for the right reasons. And those who just want to make money from this, guys, it's your eternal life on the line here. It's your eternal life. I was reading the Bible heavily today after I finished swimming. It's just really hitting me what's going down. So, since Pep came to England, the only 2 times he hasn't won it is when Chelsea won it in his debut season under Conte, all right, who got fired by Spurs, and when Klopp won it the season Liverpool got 99 points. So the 2 teams that stopped Pep and Man City from winning the league are Chelsea and Liverpool. Remember last season, the League Cup final and the FA Cup final was between Chelsea and Liverpool, where Liverpool won both of them on penalties. Literally no goals in 90 minutes or added time, but they won both of them on penalties. Liverpool got to 3 major finals last year, didn't score 1 goal. League Cup final 0-0, FA Cup final 0-0, Champions League final they lost 1-0. So Raheem Sterling came through at Liverpool. As a kid, he was playing for Queen's Park Rangers. Obviously, Man City won their first Premier League by defeating Queen's Park Rangers 3-2. with that Aguero goal, assisted by Balotelli. Zeko made it 2-2, who Guardiola is going to be coaching against in the Champions League final because he plays for Inter. Inter, who have 3 ex-Man United players, Lukaku, Mkhitaryan and Darmian, and 3, King Charles III, Man City looking for the treble, to be crowned treble winners. Okay, treble equals 26 and 62, the Queen numbers. So Sterling made his name with Liverpool, and then he had a lot of success with Man City and Guardiola. Sterling, which connects to money. He then went to Chelsea, where he's having a nightmare. London Bridge is falling down. London, the financial capital of the world. So Sterling, guys, played at Liverpool, Man City and Chelsea. Man City tomorrow play Chelsea and Sterling. Let's see what happens in that game. I'm sure they'll beat them, but let's see what happens in that game. Pep's going to be up against Lampard. Who did Lampard sign for after he played for Chelsea? He went to Man City. He went to Man City. So out of every code that you've ever seen me do in regards to sports, this is the best one. It's the one you can show to all your friends and all your family and they can't say anything. Because it got posted in August. It's all played out. Alright? Championship, who won it? Burnley. Who's the coach? Company. Who was Pep's captain when he won his first Premier League in 2017-2018 season? Company. Who replaced Pep in the first team at Barcelona? Xavi. Who won La Liga? Xavi. Barcelona won La Liga for the first time since 1999 without Messi. 1999 is the year that Man United, the Red Devils, won the treble. They beat Bayern Munich in the final, who Pep coached for, guys. Who Pep coached for. And like I said, Klopp's Liverpool right now in 1999, the day that Man City win the league. So please share this as much as you can. My role is to reveal all of this, to get you away from it, to not watch it, to not give you energy to it, to not jump up and down, to not raise your children to want to watch this. I don't particularly even want people to gamble, to be honest, because it's toxic. I just want people to respect and comprehend and acknowledge this knowledge, and hopefully it leads them to Christ, which is what it's all about. All right, guys, Revelation 3:11, it sums it up. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast, which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Amen. Thanks for your support. Please share. God wins.